So I've got the Taylor Academy um, nylon string with electronics, Academy 12, and I've had it for a couple of weeks now. Um, I've got it tuned to Dadgad. I've been working on a couple of Dadgad fingerstyle, which this guitar just shines as far as the sound and playability of that in that tuning, and I'm super impressed. So the first thing that grabbed me when I was looking at the pictures on Sweetwater was the the top, um, those lines on the top that you can see, bookmarked, book matched, I guess. Um, very just awesome in my opinion. Enjoyed the walnut. Um, Wood grain is also awesome. Um, this little beveled edge is nice. I mean, um, I don't like real big guitars. Dreadnoughts, not a fan. Um, they sound great, but as far as playing them, I always feel like my shoulders up too high. I just feel like they're too big. Um, I'm what 5'7" on a good day, so I'm not a super big person. Um, so this seems to fit the bill pretty good, and having that beveled edge, um, the more I use the guitar, the more I appreciate it. Initially it's not there, so you don't really notice what's not there. You notice things that are there, but things that are not there, a little different. But the more I play it, I'm getting to where I like that feeling. The neck on it is a little thinner than a traditional, as they say, and I find it nice. Not, I mean, I'm playing electric and steel string acoustics, and I'm finding on adopting this neck great. Um, I had one other Ovation nylon string guitar. It was a lovely sounding guitar. Had a similar lower uh, uh, width neck on it, but the body style of the Ovation just didn't motivate me as much to pick it up. Um, and moved on from that guitar. And I will say I enjoy the playing experience from this guitar more than I did from the Ovation. Um, the tuners on it are very sufficient, um, very nice tuners, and got some AI going on there, so probably can't see it real good, but AI background. I'm sure you figured that out. So but they're very intricate in that to move it a little bit, you got to kind of crank on the knob a little bit so it doesn't just like go way over all of a sudden. It just creeps right up to the tuning that you need. So they're very good tuners. The electronics in it, I've got built-in tuner there, which is it doesn't seem as accurate as the like my Boss inline foot chromatic tuner, which is real accurate. This will show something in tune, even though the Boss tuner will show something out slightly, but it gets you definitely right in the ballpark. Um, and I don't think, at least from my experience, I probably wouldn't notice the difference between what the Boss tuner gives me and what the guitar's tuner gives me. Um, so the electronics, I've had uh, I have some various cables, and one of my Fender coil cables that I currently have plugged into this, um, it I have to pull the cable out a little bit to get it to connect, which to me is a problem. I've got other cables. I got a GLS tweed wrapped cable, and it works perfect, not a problem. No cutting out or anything. I brought this up to Sweetwater rep, and they suggested a TRS cable, tip ring sleeve. It's got the extra um, little extra insulation piece around it, so it's got two as opposed to one. And I did have a short 4 foot piece that I plugged in, and it worked fine. I'm thinking of maybe upgrading to a little better cable, but um, one other, I went into a local music store, presented them that they also sell tailors, presented them with the issue. I said, one of my cables, I have to pull it out for a little bit, to, eighth of an inch to get it to connect right. And he said, yeah, some of the tailors have that issue, and suggested a TRS cable. So it's two people have told me use a TRS cable to eliminate the problem, and I'll probably go that direction. It hasn't been a big deal since I do have a cable that works fine with it. I no idea why that's even an issue. Um, the action on it when I first got it, I thought it was high. I like to tweak my guitars, so I was like telling a buddy that I'm thinking about making an adjustment on the action. He urged me not to. I said get used to it, and he was right. Once I got used to it, the little higher action that I'm used to from a steel string was was not a big deal. In fact, I went into a music store that had a nylon string. Wasn't a Taylor brand, but um, I the action was low on it, and I played it, and all I got was buzzing. I would not have been able to have lived with that guitar. So this no buzzing, I think the action is good. Um, I'm gonna play a little bit just off the mic, and then with through the electronics, and so I've got it tuned to Dadgad. So just a little. But the resonance on this, I just love the sound of that. Just sustain and goes on. What a lovely sounding chord. The Dadgad seems to really shine on this guitar. Um, I'll plug it in. It's actually plugged in. I just need to turn on the. Now I'm going to turn the mic down so you can just hear it plugged in. So I think plugged in, it sounds wonderful as well. It really seems to bring out um, the tones of the guitar that you hear without it being plugged in. So kudos on the electronics, in my opinion. So just as a recap, I love the guitar, and I think you will too. And if you decide to get one, and I'm sure you're gonna love it. And that's the review. Have a good one, guys.